So do you think Kara puts peanut butter on it for Crypto to lick?
I wonder if it's like a plum jam instead. Something that'll be good.
You think Crypto licks plum jam?
Well, hold on. Let's see. What?
And you think that tastes good down there?
I'll be plum. She probably spreads around some carrots, maybe some green bean, cucumber, sweet potato. Oh my God, Kara. Onions and garlic.
What a dirty, dirty woman.
She actually puts onions and garlic down there for me to lick up.
Welcome back to Blockbuster Banter.
Supergirl edition.
Your one-stop shop for this week's top movies. Whoa, what a treat we have this week. A superhero movie in a cinematic universe that is starting off the second movie in this universe, the equivalent of 2008's Hulk.
Oh, I forgot that was like also part of the initial phase.
Yeah, we don't talk about that one.
Along with Iron Man, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of. I'd always, in my mind, in my head canon, the other one was. It would have been Thor, right? It would have been right after.
The one that was next, I believe, was Thor, and then later that year was Captain America. Iron Man 2. You want to count that, but
No.
That was a sequel, not a second franchise.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hulk franchise is kind of in the water, but we're not here to talk about the MCU and its start. We're here to talk about the DCEU.
Oh, is it just DCU?
The DCEU was from Zack Snyder.
Oh, that's right.
I'm going to talk about that. It's not positive.
Hello. No.
That ended with The Flash, thank God.
Yeah.
Let's just say now, before we get into the DCU, the DCEU, I have nothing but awful things to say about. I don't like a single movie. Shazam, Aquaman, I know you guys love those. Fuck those movies.
Nice. The DC, sorry, just quickly, the Detective Comics European Union, for anyone at home.
Yeah.
You didn't like Shazam? Wow.
Nope. Initial viewing, yes. Subsequent retrospective.
I see. I'll have to rewatch it then.
Just like Joker.
Yeah. What I will say,
if your movie is not rewatchable, it's not a good movie. I'm sorry.
Fair enough. Project America's and Boots too. This time around, our theater was nice. It was another packed experience.
Half packed? Yeah. Halfway, over halfway full. It was not packed.
Not like Toy Story 5 was.
No.
Yeah.
Toy Story 5, I was
That's actually
a stranger.
a very good point. Yeah.
That's packed.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta be like button arms with people I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Overall, it's a very fun theater experience, though, as this movie is very musically inclined, and that added to the fun and whimsy of this movie.
Yeah. We'll get to
And being in a
outro.
theater, listening to some of them too, with other people in the space. Great.
That was very nice.
Let's just say my excitement for this movie, because I love the comic, which I do own. The comic that this is based on, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Oh.
I do own, and it is in my room. It is in my comic box, and I love dearly.
Very cool.
And when this movie was announced, as somebody who loves the CW Supergirl show, as bad as it is, it is purely because, one, Melissa Benoist, and for two, it helped a young me in my formative years. Every Monday night is amazing. So, my excitement for this movie was definitely up there. In terms of what I expected, I was expecting A to S tier.
Really?
That is what that's what I put Superman. On a very good day, I'd put it in S tier. On an average day, I'd put it in A tier.
Mm-hmm. I'm a punk rocker, yes I am.
Yes, I am.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is this movie is not punk rock. Unfortunately, there is nothing that will stick with me from this movie. And I've already declined plans to rewatch it in theaters. I will not see it again.
Tyler Carver not rewatching a blockbuster that has just come out for
in theaters.
Or the experience of having seen it with other people.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
Now.
I'm going to make my prediction. Let me know when you're about to do it.
Oh, it's the next sentence.
D tier.
No. I am putting it still at the bottom of B tier. As the positives of this movie do push it up that far. But I am disappointed because I did expect more. But it is still a good movie.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Being someone who has minimal experience with certain comics, I know there's certain avenues that I have a lot of ingested, just like Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. Spider-Man is like my Goku for Mexicans, but Goku is also my Goku.
I was going to say you're Mexican.
Yeah, not too familiar with the comics. I know that there's Superwoman, Supergirl, Power Girl, all that stuff. That being said, with this movie experience alone, I felt very similar things. I know towards the last 30 minutes, I was like, okay, now. Okay, now. Now we're. Okay, now. Bottom of B as well.
Bottom of B.
I was really contemplating between high C and like mid B, but it was just such a push.
We went with a group of 6, and every single person, we got highs of 7 out of 10, which is probably halfway through B tier, and as low as 5 out of 10, which I would say C tier.
Wow.
Only one person said 5 out of 10. I'm assuming you're in the 6 out of 10 range with the rest of us. He didn't share his opinion last night. He stuck to the rule. I did not.
Oh, well.
Because for me, bottom of B tier is 6.
I did 5. Because I did 2.
Oh, because you did have, yeah.
Yeah.
I got it. 2.5 could be in B, bottom of B tier. I can see that.
Yeah, like
B minus, C
Like-
plus type B.
like the difference between a 79.9 and an 80.0.
Yeah. Yeah, it seemed like all around the board, like bottom of B tier, 6 out of 10. Good, not great.
Right.
Unfortunately, did not reach the heights of Superman. And going into this movie, I didn't necessarily expect it to be Superman. Obviously, I'm expecting a Supergirl film. I got a Supergirl film. Millie Alcock saves this movie. I'm not gonna lie, Millie Alcock wasn't cast. I don't know who else could play Supergirl in this movie. Melissa Benoist. But if it wasn't Millie Alcock, this movie would probably be a 4 out of 10. Probably solid C tier.
Yeah.
Actually, at that point, I think I would have put it in D tier. It's hard for me to put something in C tier because I have to consider it bad and also not be excited for it, but also not think it's the worst thing ever because that would put it in F,
Right.
like Scream 3.
C and D are interesting spots.
At least for me, because I'm defining it as D's or disappointments for something I had very high expectations for. And while I am disappointed in this movie, it's not bad.
So
That's actually that's one of my lowlights. Unfortunately, this movie has. I think I have 3 lowlights for the later section.
I have a few.
Yeah.
I mean, starting right off the bat, though, I personally, I was kind of rocking with. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm a little conflicted.
For punk rocking?
Yes, actually. This was just John Wick.
I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Supergirl, to me, unless I'm watching the CW show because that was just Superman in a dress. As amazing as Melissa Benoist is in that show,
Right.
they do nothing to differentiate Supergirl and Superman. Whenever Tyler Hoechlin and Melissa Benoist share screen time, they're the same character. Melissa Benoist grew up on Krypton. She was raised as a warrior.
Melissa Benoist did? That's crazy. Wow.
Kara Zor-El.
Shouts out to my
I'm gonna
Kryptonians
kill
out
myself.
there. Hey, if you're Kryptonian, comment down below.
That was
Love
but
Krypton.
Kara raised on Krypton.
Yeah.
We're coming to my first problem.
Is the city that is it a movie canon? That city
Survived?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
That's even in the Supergirl show.
Oh.
But like that's like a revelation that comes later.
Mhm.
That Argo City survived. And they bubbled themselves and yada yada. But usually Supergirl's sent before Krypton's destroyed too. Which we're getting into my problem. But yeah, that's who Supergirl is to me. Badass, less morals than Clark,
Right. Which I could definitely gather.
skilled fighter,
Mhm.
even on the Red Sun planet she was kicking ass while drunk.
Yeah, like a bar
That's
fight scene.
what I came to watch this movie for. So the first half of the movie sells me immediately
Mhm.
because that's what I'm here to see. That's the character that I've always wanted to see. That's what the CW show never gave me. Even though I really like Melissa Benoist's portrayal, overall that show sucks.
There's only so much that she can carry with
Yeah.
whatever portrayal she's being.
She's just like Superman
Yeah,
in a dress.
That's a very good way to put it.
Which is annoying to her, disservice to her, because I would bet $1 million. Melissa Benoist 100% could act that. She plays Red Daughter and Overgirl in the CW shows. And both of those characters, you can see Melissa Benoist's range in them because they're so drastically different from regular Kara, and you could see, oh yeah, if we actually did actual Supergirl in this show, Melissa Benoist would murder it. It would be the best comic book casting in the entirety of the Arrowverse. It would somehow beat out Grant Gustin.
You gotta stop.
Hey, just because the show was bad doesn't mean the casting was bad.
Tyler, we are Blockbuster.
Shut the fuck up! Just shut the fuck up! Do not say that to me!
Do you know who I am?
Yeah, you know who you are! You fucking prick!
You know what I'm doing right now?
Yes, I know what you're fucking doing right now!
Oh, thank you. Or whoever.
Don't fucking drop that! We are not
I wish we had like a rotary camera crew so we could see him walking over to just the coat rack and just looking at different hats.
I would like an apology. You made me think of Flash season 4. Apologize.
I'm sorry.
Thank you. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I forgot. Yeah, this movie's strength is the titular character. It's its highest. It's its highlight. It's its first highlight. Get to the rest later because I do have highlights on top of lowlights. Millie Alcock absolutely deserves all the praise for this role. I can't wait to see her again in Man of Tomorrow next year. But overall, the movie just falls apart later on.
Yeah, I'd say, especially as a piece, it kind of felt like a lot of and thens. That's what I found myself like.
This comes in my first segment.
Oh wow, really?
Actually.
In the middle of
So, not necessarily because of the and thens, but I'm a big fan of the comic.
Mm.
It's one of my favorite Supergirl stories. My favorite is when she becomes a Red Lantern.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah. Please describe what you are seeing as I show you these pictures.
Mm-hmm. Just like what I was like.
What? Do you see how colorful this is?
Yeah.
See how colorful that is. You see how differently colorful this one is.
Yeah.
Like that, and how that uses a lot of similar things from the previous two, and then this is a lot of red, unlike the previous two, which has a lot of oranges and greens, some of them mixed together. Like this, adding in the yellow, the blue of the planet underneath the black of space.
This is crazy work.
Crab. It's just crab. Because I'm going to talk about him in a second. Why was the movie gray?
Yeah.
On top of and then. On top of the and thens, because I do agree, and then this planet, and then this planet,
and then these,
and then gray, and then gray, and then gray, and then red, and then gray.
Second and third acts are very monochrome-y.
Why were we on the planet from Thor: The Dark World? I could literally see Malekith's ship in the background, and I could literally hear Loki saying, "The sun will shine on us again." Same fucking place.
Wow.
Like all you had. Well, because I thought about it at first. I was all like, "This place is so dull and uninspired. What planet are we on?"
Kind of feels
and
like
then I thought about it.
Or it makes me think of a Nolan film, but also I can see how it would be like Hollywood, other barren planet where they're just.
That's the source material, though.
Right.
That planet is fine. In another movie.
Oh, those are all from this story.
That's from this story.
Oh.
Those aren't from Supergirl comics. Those are from Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow that this movie is based off of. James Gunn did not direct this movie. It was Craig.
Very clearly.
Craig.
Hamilton.
What?
No, Craig Hamilton is the.
Craig Gillespie.
Gillespie.
And respectfully, the colors were not it. I think James Gunn had to do this movie. Because I think Craig was trying to just replicate James Gunn's style. And it turns into and thens, and it turns into lame color palettes, and it turns into boring worlds.
They did feel very.
That bus felt. I saw that in Star Wars, dude. I'm not interested.
And also,
I saw that in Marvel
with the gloves, and
yeah, I don't want to. Respectfully, we're not watching Mando and Grogu. I don't need glove shadows.
Also, a lot of the and thens kind of felt like when we got to a new setting or in any way, shape, or form. And I don't know what the solution would be, but what I took away was this is merely a pit stop, which of course we're trying to find the bad guy. But I feel like there was a lot of pit stops, and there wasn't enough time for us to kind of dive deeply into any one.
You want to know what annoyed me the most about the pit stops?
Not really, no. Sorry, go on.
What annoyed me the most about the pit stops is every single time we found a way to North Colorado. And while I loved watching her beat ass on Red Sun Planet, and be super overpowered at the end of the movie. Clark got his chance to shine in his movie to be super overpowered for pretty much the whole thing. Sure, he lost a fight here and there, but he didn't lose all of them. And he never felt purposely nerfed except for the kryptonite sequence. Which obviously we have a depowered Kara sequence in this movie, which is awful. I'm just going to say it outright. That was the worst part of the movie.
Which one? Oh, at the very end?
The specific the sun
arrows.
The sun one. And the arrows. Those two tied for the absolute worst moments.
It feels like...
The arrows are also in the comic, mind you. But I'll explain why the arrows annoyed me in the movie and not in the comic later.
There's just so much pulling back.
In a female-led superhero film, one that stars a character that is stronger than her male counterpart. Why are we making her weak? It's not fair.
Boruto moment.
Don't remind me of that garbage too. You can get away with one thing.
You can't take everything.
But yeah, no, Boruto says balls. By me.
Yeah, I feel like nerfing her, it felt
Always, and in
felt like
a different
push and
way.
pull, and then I was kind of just unsure of where I was supposed to be.
Oh, we're gonna poison her now. Oh, green sun. Oh, kryptonite arrows.
The amount of times that car was aura farming, like with illumination behind her, and I was like, the power up. The power up. Each time it got less rewarding. Especially by the climax.
It was amazing the first time, it was amazing in the climax,
Yes.
but every other time it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
Every other time I didn't like it, because every other, besides those two, the one in the climax, to me, because she was wearing the Supergirl suit, was all like, I understand it now.
And it feels like that's when everything should have started going down. Instead of they get on the ship, they get on top, they fight up there, she slowed down again, Lobo comes, she gets powered up again, she's drowning. She comes out of this fucking thing, she's powering up, she's in front of the sun. Now she's going, wait, no, we're not. Yeah, dude. It was just
So much push and pull,
Mhm.
so much replication of gun style that just wasn't landing because it wasn't gun. Never thought I'd say it. I'm tired of James Gunn's fisheye lens one. We saw in Guardians 3 with Adam Warlock when he's flying through the destruction of Copycat Earth,
which was really cool.
which was really cool. We saw it with Superman. When I was watching it with Millie, I think I finally realized why people didn't like it last year with Superman. And why I don't like it now. It was cool the first time. And it was kind of only cool the first time. It was kind of only cool when Adam Warlock did it. Like, I'll be honest. Looking back on it, it kind of wasn't cool when Clark had the stupid fisheye lens. It kind of looked...
I guess I didn't even think about it. I was kind of just like there for the ride. But also I can see that being like a really big, kind of disengaging moment.
I think it's because we just keep doing it.
Yeah.
We just, it's not that it's necessarily bad. It's not that I necessarily dislike it, but I've seen it before.
Something a little more. Something fresh.
Do something. What made Superman stand out, especially when it came out with Fantastic Four, was that it was new and refreshing, and it was a huge upgrade from anything the DCEU gave us, from anything Zack Snyder gave us.
For real. When we were just making blockbusters instead of superhero movies.
Exactly.
It's like Transformers, but with Wonder Woman and Spider-Man and Cyborg.
Exactly.
Cyborg edgy. Well, but like that edgy.
We don't need to talk about Whedon's Justice League. Here's a hot take for all y'all. I don't like Zack Snyder's Justice League. I don't like Whedon's Justice League. I think Whedon's Justice League is worse. Actually, I'm mildly okay with Zack Snyder's Justice League. 4 hours is too long of a fucking film. Fuck you.
Damn.
Respectfully, I'm not watching your 4-hour film. I don't care how good it is. It's not even that good. Steppenwolf's design is worse in Zack Snyder's Justice League. There, I fucking said the thing we're all afraid to say. Stop jerking off Zack Snyder, because honestly, he's not that good. He sucks. You all watched Rebel Moon? No, you the fuck did not. And thought it was good? No, you fucking didn't, because you didn't even fucking watch it because it looks like shit. Because Zack Snyder's a garbage fucking director. Yeah, I'm not going to say it louder for the kids in the back. You all can pass notes to them. But make sure they find it out. It's going to be on the next test.
You all can pass something that's pretty hard. Yeah, and I like that you bring up how it isn't refreshing, because the other day I was watching this video on YouTube about how George Lucas had a lot of inspiration before the first Star Wars films with like racing and like, the excitement, the different angles. So he would watch a lot of, I can't remember what film directly, but it was like a chariot race. And so it's like, how do I get the excitement of something whooshing by so that we can get the speed, and how can we move the camera angle to see the momentum and the weight of the machines, and then a wide shot to go. And so
Yeah, why would I want to see that twice though?
Exactly.
That sounds awesome the first time. Sounds pretty enjoyable the second time. This is the third time we're doing this same camera tricks. And it's not even James Gunn doing it this time.
And also, I feel like, I agree. There's probably many ways you can get a breath of fresh air. Like looking at a
I'm gonna add to this. In Man of Tomorrow, we cannot have a scene where the Kryptonian realizes the other person can take a punch, so they drag him and throw him over their head. You know why? Because Superman did it to fucking Ultraman when he has the engineer's thing, and he's attached to the fist, and he just yeets him into the fucking ground and uses him like a fucking wheel and hits I think, yeah, he
A
hits.
different one, right?
Yeah, he hits a different one with another person. That was fucking sick. You know what Kara does to Krem when she realizes he can take a punch? The same fucking thing. And that was the coolest shot of the movie. But guess what? We do it again. What's Superman gonna do? He's gonna do it to Lex when Lex is in the power suit, or he's gonna do it to Brainiac because we're assuming Brainiac's the villain of the movie. Pretty much confirmed. We can't do it a third time. We cannot. It's not gonna be fun a third time.
Especially since between the first and the second time, it would make sense to be like, these are cousins. They're probably, I don't know. They're cousins. But
Parallels are fun. Repeated shots constantly are not. Adam Warlock to Superman to Supergirl. Come on, Adam Warlock's in an entirely different franchise.
But this was just one too many.
I agree. I think 3 is one too many. If the Kryptonian can realize you can take a punch, we can show that without him having to turn the person into a pinwheel.
No.
We can have the Kryptonian just punch full force and have the dude get fucking launched. Sure, that's done a lot in anime. Not so much in movies. A little bit in movies, but not so much. We can... The point that I am making is we can be more creative. And I showed you those comic book panels because of how fucking creative
so much
that comic book can be.
Yeah.
Come on, Supergirl becomes a Red Lantern. Supergirl comics can be fucking creative. Pirates. Pirates was our best idea. Star Wars did it. I hate to sound like that one South Park episode where they constantly say that The Simpsons did it. But Star Wars did it. I literally saw that fucking that weird glove shit on the bus.
And his goons?
Krem? Yeah.
The digital pirates.
No, like Krem and his goons.
Oh, okay.
They're just pirates. They're brilliant. I've seen this before.
Yeah.
The reason I showed you the comic,
you know?
yeah. The reason I showed you the comic look of Krem, I don't like his design in the movie.
I can, I can see it.
One moment, I'm gonna hit the Krem. What the fuck is that? Respectfully, what is that? I don't care.
That's an interesting thing.
I don't
really like the Krem, actually.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I hated his voice.
Well,
I hated his design.
Wow, I love his voice in particular.
Every time that it, like, normal, robot, I was like, shut up. Stop talking.
Damn. Tough crowd. I was like, that's a cool detail. I guess it definitely, I'm sure there's inherent bias or lack thereof between us two. Yeah. Since
I'm not going to deny my bias.
Oh, of course. And like for me, it was just like, this is my first experience, but I can see how, especially with given the given design.
Yeah, I much prefer that design. The point of Supergirl, the Woman of Tomorrow comic, and I think this is a good time to move into the highlights and lowlights because I'm going to go straight into the lowlight. Don't worry, I'm going to get more positive once I get through my lowlights and go to my highlights. But
I feel like one of your lowlights is going to be. Yeah,
you'll see.
Yeah.
One of my lowlights, and we'll get into it because Krem and Ruthie lead into it. Ruthie entirely is a lowlight. I love Ruthie in the comics. The comics is her as an elderly woman reflecting on her journey with Kara.
And that's what we get. It's like a flashback.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty much entirely a flashback. We reflect on the journey. We see Kara in present day with Ruthie, and Kara does not kill Krem. I do not like the ending. The ending is my first lowlight.
It did not feel like
Kara should not have killed Krem because I much prefer the original ending. And changing that original ending, I'm mad about it. Yeah, of course I'm not gonna like it.
And it's just a whole Kryptonian, specifically the super folk. This is the whole mantra of not kill.
I mean, I don't know.
Not necessarily. I'm not sure.
This is gonna lead to one of my other lowlights because I'm annoyed with the inconsistency between Superman and Supergirl in the movies. But with Krem, Kara makes Ruthie think she kills him, but actually imprisons him in the Phantom Zone for those decades upon decades upon decades upon decades. The removal of the Phantom Zone from Kara's origin, fuck that idea. Whoever thought of that, James Gunn, shame on you. Fuck that. She's supposed to be older than him because she's trapped in the Phantom Zone for 10 years and doesn't age.
She's older. She's supposed to be older than Krem? Clark is supposed to... she's older than Clark.
Yes.
I see.
But she emerges, her planet's destroyed, her people are gone. Clark is now older than her because he aged at 16, I said 10. But he aged that time, she did not.
Hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah, pretty much. Removing that and just making her younger than him, one of the worst decisions DC Comics made when they rebooted the universe. One of the worst decisions to put in the DC.
Why do you feel that?
I like that Kara loses that. I'm set to Earth to protect Clark.
And she loses that.
Now he's protecting me.
I see.
Family, friends, planet, home. and the ability to
I
protect her
guess it would
cousin.
also make more sense, especially since she should be like the Kryptonian guy for Clark, and now
Yes.
he kind of loses that, and now
She
also
loses-
suddenly
yeah.
she's being guided as an Earthling.
Mhm. It's more to add to her trauma. It's what makes her character interesting because Clark has none of that trauma.
This is true.
Clark has none of those fighting
Which is why
capabilities.
he's such a happy, he's a smart,
He's
happy
such a
fellow.
happy little nerd. That
And
means
that's what his
being
naivety.
Rock is the little crab joys.
Yeah, which would then
Notice how I'm not mentioning any of the music from this movie. This movie lacks the charm of Supergirl. That's another low light
tell the people.
of Superman. I'm gonna get more positive, guys, I swear. The reasons I put it in B tier will make sense. I sound so negative. But yeah, like I don't like the changes. The changes are really, really bad. Ugh. I brought up the Ruthie narration thing because there's one scene in this movie that I perceive to be from Ruthie's point of view about her perception of this journey, her perception of Kara.
Takeaways, yeah.
And it is the worst song drop in any movie I have ever fucking seen. And the low light of
Are you
lowlights.
talking about the end when they have the middle?
Yeah. I hated that. That was one of the worst song drops I have ever fucking
It's also such an
Or
interesting
witness.
cover.
to. Awful cover. I don't like that cover.
You're familiar with Jimmy Eat World, I see.
I've heard the original song.
Yeah, okay. Really great album, by the way.
But
Anyway.
that is by far the worst. I think people on TikTok are calling it a needle drop, which they 1000% learned that word this week. But sure, we'll dive into it. That is the worst needle drop I have ever fucking heard.
I feel like they had a missed opportunity, too, with not having Rebel Girl that song.
That girl, she's the queen of the neighborhood.
You know what I wanted?
Mm.
Because it was used in the trailers in the movie.
I forget the song, but remind me.
But the one that's like, call me!
Yeah.
Call me! Like, where was that in the movie?
That's so true.
That's another low light.
That's so true.
But the low light of lowlights, that needle drop took me so out of the movie, and I get it. It's supposed to be, this is Ruthie accepting everything will be alright. This is Kara coming to be all like, okay, it's fine. I can let go. I can go home to Earth. I can be with Clark. I can protect this girl.
Still
I can
kills
be a
him.
hero. Still kills him. That was not the way to do that. That was that was some of my favorite parts of the movie.
Billy Eilish. Anyway.
But I love Kara's finally being overpowered. Respectfully, I'm reading / watching a Superman, Supergirl, Super Folk family thing. I want to see him be OP. I don't want to see him get nerfed the entire fucking movie.
Mhm.
That needle drop right before it, I was having the time of my life. I was riding a high that I thought was going to last me the end of it just takes a minute. And I'm like,
Especially when there was like 12 minutes left, and then we got so much more dialogue at the. Yeah. Honestly, dude, that was the unfortunate part. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
like, unfortunately, yeah, the final, 15 minutes of the movie, besides the scene in Clark's apartment, it's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I really just wanted it to end. Except for in Clark's apartment. I really liked that. That was the perfect resolution to this movie.
I agree. And I feel
That's a highlight! We're there!
I feel like that should have been, asking Ruthie to come on her journey could have been, I don't know, 2 minutes shorter.
Yeah.
And then the ending dialogue, if we're going to get dialogue, could have been.
We don't need to talk about all the awkward pauses in both asking to go on the journey and then also the Clark apartment scene. But, the awkward pausing, come on, Craig. But that needle drop to me, before I go to my next highlight, that needle drop to me genuinely felt like
Well, you forgot a little.
we're trying to...
You forgot
I think I've dropped 5 low lights at this point.
there's a lot.
I did forget a low light. I want you to do it because I've been yapping a storm.
Well, as expected from it's like if there was ever a movie about the Foo Fighters, it would be the Anubis show.
It would be the Anubis show. It's our show. Fuck you.
But
It's okay. You got me to quit.
wait, what?
I walked off.
Oh, that's right. Oh, this is my IP now.
I'm gonna kill you. But before you get your low light. But yeah, trying to replicate Gunn style without actually being Gunn. It was very interesting to me, Craig, that you made the decision to have the Mr. Terrific type fight scene in the form of that awful needle drop. Because that's what it felt like to me. It gave me the same vibes.
Oh,
as
Mr. Terrific. Oh my god.
The reason that worked and this one doesn't work is because that song was already playing in the background. It felt like it complemented what was going on, not that it interrupted what was going on.
They each were kind of trailing up until they reached the climax.
Yep. And guess what? This is the second fucking time that we're keeping the camera here and just moving it around while the person's reacting to what the superhero is doing. Really?
Your foreskins coming off.
I'm riled up.
But also, very good point. Yeah, like after
there's so much replication in this movie. It feels like it did nothing original.
It's not even. It's parallel in the sense that they're kind of happening. They're just doing the same thing together. So there's really, especially coming later, it's like there's not much more that you can get from a movie that you've already seen.
Precisely. Now, yes, it doesn't follow the same beats. It doesn't follow the same structure, but the big moments of this movie are big moments that I saw in Guardians 3.
Yeah.
This movie felt like a Guardians of the Galaxy movie, but it didn't look like a Guardians of the Galaxy movie. If it wanted to look like a Guardians of the Galaxy movie, it should have started in every comic panels.
True.
And if it looked like that, oh my god, I'd be glazing this movie. The thing is, that's, like I said, that's one of my favorite Supergirl comics ever. So yeah, I'm a little on the hate train.
A lot of the engaging could get. I could see how it would get taken away because, like, you know, not to dick ride, but to dick ride Tite Kubo, we actually just saw
we did just come from Bleach,
and like the fact that that supplementary ending where the creators were talking about the experience with making the anime and being like, you know, directly using source material for inspiration, you know, because even if you're
don't tell me you're inspired by this story and change everything that made it good,
or if you're only comic reader or like movie only versus anime only, whatever. You know, I feel like there should still be a lot that's taken so that you can give the authentic experience.
MCU loves recreating comic panels.
Oh, that's good. I didn't know that.
I'm gonna be 100% honest. I think James Gunn's DC was going to fail.
2 movies in?
2 movies in, I do think it's gonna fail. We get to cover it again in October with Clayface.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
That movie's gonna be amazing. Is what I said about this one last week. Would you like to, before I start glazing the movie, because there are parts to glaze.
Stars cannot be green.
Stars cannot be green. What the fuck?
And sure.
In the same year that Project Hail Mary came out, we cannot be making up green fucking stars.
And even if it is fictitious, using it fictitiously as the point, because like, it's like when they were saying that the kryptonite emerged deep within the earth or the planet, and then it was like disrupting the soil and poisoning everyone that way. That's like physical composition and minerals in a substance that you ingest, not the electromagnetic radiation from a star, which can't be green. But if we have red and yellow and blue and white in the rest of whatever universe, and we suddenly throw in green, and you expect me to just accept that because it looks green, it has the same effect as something that you consume? That's no. It's thumbs down.
And then that leads into my next low light, because the arrows in the previous movie, Superman and Lex established that kryptonite is a very rare thing. In that same movie, we have a man that can just become kryptonite.
Oh yeah, and that's how.
At the time, that didn't bother me. In this movie, Krem just has these arrows lying around that he has no idea what they do or what they're for, and he's never fucking tested them. And he decides now's the best possible time, and they just happen to be fucking kryptonite.
And he made them for her.
Yeah. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking joking?
That's such a good point.
Stay psych right the fuck now. Because is it rare or is it fucking everywhere? What is it? Make a fucking decision and stand by it. Is it rare? Can dudes turn into it? Or do we just have it for her? Or not? Like, what the fuck? Make it, establish it, stick by it, stop switching it every fucking movie. You're 2 movies in. I didn't think the MCU was dying in 2008. I was a child. I didn't think the MCU was dying in 2008 after fucking Incredible Hulk. I should not think that the DCU was dying after this movie.
Beater.
Beater movie?
I said Beater, by the way.
Oh. I can be positive now.
Yeah. I mean, that was one of my biggest lowlights. I know that you felt more passionately about Ruthie than I did as far as...
Because I like Ruthie in the comics and I like her in the movie. I like that it's almost a Ruthie comic.
Yeah.
Because she's the narrator. And I didn't like how we sidelined her. We sidelined her and then unsidelined her and then sidelined her and then unsidelined her. And then she makes stupid decisions and then she acts like a raging hormonal child, which is really annoying to watch. I've seen this movie a million fucking times.
Yeah.
I just saw it with Mandalorian and Grogu, except Grogu wasn't a hormonal teenager. But disgruntled father or parental figure adopts child.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of like when a senior theater kid adopts a freshman.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Precisely.
Yeah.
This happened to me twice because I was the freshman and then the senior.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. What about a highlight?
Besides the one needle drop, the music in this movie was really good.
I agree. Mm-hmm.
Besides that one, there's a little too many scenes in the music.
That was just songs,
Yeah. But I liked it. The fight choreography, really good. I want to highlight that because of how different her fighting style is from Clark's, because she is a Kryptonian warrior who got raised with Kryptonian combat. She needs to feel different than someone who was raised on Earth and didn't destroy people as a child.
Yeah.
Right? So Kara being able to just I don't have superpowers, but I'm going to swing on this horn and kick that guy off, that was fucking awesome.
That was really
And all of the fighting in this movie felt, I'm not Clark Kent. I'm Kara Zor-El. Love that. Not at 0 point in this movie did I feel like we were copying Superman, which is important for Supergirl. Because the CW show didn't just copy Superman. It got really annoying after 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would love to glaze the fight choreography. I'd love to glaze the rest of the music. No way, that's it. No way those two things carry, because I already glazed Millie Alcott, and I'm going to do it again. The comedic relief. I'll highlight it. I don't always talk about it, but I like Lobo's comedic relief.
This is true. I was going to talk in character.
Me too.
Yeah. Of course.
But I'll highlight it, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Woof. Yeah, no wonder why this is at the bottom of B tier.
Yeah.
I thought I'd be more positive at this point.
Maybe some reviewer you can get us in a positive light.
Yeah, I mean, who always does the negative ones? Before we do that,
Sorry for it.
this is the other thing I wanted to do today. I'm assuming you didn't watch Creature Commandos and Peacemaker.
What the hell is that?
Those are the TV
Oh, I know
shows.
Peacemaker. I haven't seen it.
Okay. Before we go into this, let's specifically compare Iron Man and Superman, or Superman and Supergirl to Iron Man and Hulk. What do you think has the better start? What cinematic universe do you think has the better start?
Iron Man, MCU.
So MCU?
Yeah.
I'm entirely in agreement.
Mm-hmm.
I think Iron Man is better than Superman.
It's a great
I love Superman, but I think Iron Man is better than Superman. I think Robert Downey Jr. is a better casting than David Cornsweet. And I think the plot of Iron Man is better. I think at the time, Iron Man is a more original movie than Superman was in 2025.
This is true.
Nowadays,
at this point, there's been so much.
There's been so much Marvel. At this point, every movie is Iron Man. It's the same formula every single time. That's an annoyance with Marvel overall. But in 2008, it did not have that annoyance. And I do think Iron Man was a better movie than Superman.
I would agree.
And I think this movie's better than Hulk. 2008's Hulk is an abysmal movie.
That's not Edward Norton, is it?
Yes.
I thought 2003 was Edward Norton.
No, that's other guy.
Oh, yes.
2008 is Edward Norton. I think that movie sucks.
I cannot recall. But
yeah,
I feel like
bad.
I feel like
it's F for forgettable, not F. Actually, it's F tier. I would put that in F tier.
Wow, I'll have to rewatch it.
I think I rewatched it for Brave New World last year. It was bad. I didn't like it. I hate that movie. It's so bad. It's so messy. It's so clunky. Edward Norton tried to take control of the set, and it's so fucking obvious. I feel bad for all the other actors. Half of them didn't get to return for over a decade because of him.
Well,
we finally just got Blake Lively back, and she didn't even get to act with the original actor for Thunderbolt Ross because he died. So we had Harrison Ford and her reunite at the end of Brave New World, which was just Hulk 2. What the fuck was that? That's a very different episode. But while this movie is better than Hulk, it's not that much better than Hulk to the point that the average between Superman and Supergirl brings the start of the DCU to here.
Yeah.
Probably a solid 7 out of 10, while Iron Man by itself, Iron Man can't average out with Hulk.
I think that movie is almost perfect.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. the thing is like I understand I'm averaging my scores for Superman and Supergirl, but even then, the enjoyment I get from Iron Man even today is still more than both of these movies put together. And I think Iron Man alone, while Hulk brings it down a little bit, I do still think the MCU has not a significantly better start because Hulk does suck, but a better start overall, and it's entirely Iron Man.
Dude, Captain America, Hulk. That first movie is incredible.
Yeah.
The first big three having their movies, well, I guess in addition to Hulk, because I was thinking also Thor.
And we don't, so does Marvel.
Well, like those starters were
the starting MCU movies are really good.
Great within their own right, because I feel like especially back then when they didn't have the hype of the fact that everybody's used to superhero movies by now and you have to do some more convincing, it brought so much more to the table.
Well, now you have to do a lot of convincing now because of superhero fatigue. And I think I would like to redefine superhero fatigue momentarily. A lot of people are just like, I'm tired of superheroes. No, I think people are tired of bad superhero content. I think that's what superhero fatigue is. We don't want mediocre superhero content. Mediocre superhero content is not bad superhero content because there's so much of it.
This is true.
And I think that's what superhero fatigue is. Yeah, Titans.
Fuck Batman.
Invincible. Beloved. The Boys, beloved for the most part. I did not like season 5, but I did love the rest of it. Spider Noir just came out. Amazing. I will always sit down for something that's superhero related when it's that good. But then you get something like this, I'm going to rant about it, even though I still think it's a good movie. It's still mediocre. Mediocre superhero content is bad superhero content when there's this much of it. When we're pumping so much of it out, and we can create super cool noir-style fucking TV shows like Spider Noir and release it in true hue and in classic black and white. If you're not watching it in black and white, you're fucking weird. Yeah, a movie like this, unfortunately, falls to the wayside and just becomes bad. Not bad, but like no one's gonna remember this in 2 years. Like we're still talking about Superman nowadays.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, this, since it lacks so much of the charm that Superman has, there's no Lois, there's no Lex, right? There's no Perry White, there's no Cat Grant, right? Like we don't have Jimmy Olsen, we don't have Eve Tessmacher. We're missing so many of these characters, and because we're missing all the charm that those characters brought, and we don't have any replacements for them, like Ruthie, really, she's the replacement. She's not bringing charm to this movie. It's mediocre, at best.
Yeah. I don't disagree.
Yeah, and I think that's why I've been ranting this whole time, because I wanted this movie to be, and it is good, but I wanted this movie to stand up with Spider Noir. I wanted this to stand up with Superman. I wanted this. The tagline of this movie is "Look out." What am I looking out for? Because honestly, it's not this movie, that's for sure. I'm looking out a year from now for Man of Tomorrow, something I'm super excited for, something I think will surpass Superman.
I'm ready for Batman too.
That's a whole different story.
Sure is.
4 years is a bit too long, respectfully. But
perhaps we could now get some opinions from some of these other folk online.
I agree.
Allow me to pull them up.
I'll go first. 2 stars. That needle drop was, like, you learned this today. That needle drop was so ridiculous. They could have played, "We are Charlie Kirk," and the scene would have been much better. Unfortunately, I agree.
Yeah, because I imagine they're talking about that.
No, the needle drop. That specific needle drop. It just takes.
Oh, precisely.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Like, they could have replaced that with, "We are Charlie Kirk." It would have been better, I'm sorry. Because it would have been a little funny, and yeah. I would have gotten some joy out of it.
4.5 and a like. Really high. Anyway, Car has the exact level of coolness I aspire to have. I agree.
Yeah. Car is amazing. 2 stars. Here DC goes again, taking 1 step forward, 2 steps back.
Okay, I love you.
But it's true.
It is true.
I waited until this review specifically to talk about it. Fuck the DCEU. Fuck it. Fuck it right up its keister. I think it's awful. I think Man of Steel sucks. It is a step forward from 2011's Green Lantern. This is the 3rd time we've tried to start a DC cinematic universe to rival the MCU. Right? But like, we start with 2011's Green Lantern, yeah, of course Man of Steel's a step forward. We're stepping forward from diarrhea into shit. Right? And then we're going to 2025 Superman. We're jumping to a gourmet meal, but yes, we are taking 2 steps back. Like, come on.
Preaching.
We're not pulling into 2008. Back then, it was fine, and we could get away with it when Iron Man was as successful as it was. But Superman didn't draw in enough money to warrant failure in the next movie. This movie's not going to make its money back. If Masters of the Universe can't even break even, and a Star Wars movie is not going to be profitable, this movie is not going to be successful.
I have no idea about the format, too. That's crazy. Format, man, that was such a good movie, too. 3 stars. It's funny you just said that. Easily the best Star Wars movie to come out in the past.
It did feel that was Super Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
1 star. Yo, you fucking up the ox!
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, unfortunately, I agree. The needle drop jokes are really funny.
Yeah. 3.5 on the line. Hey Siri, find me a girl boss punk rock cover for Supergirl Final Battle. Which, yeah.
2 stars. Yeah, turning 23 will do that to you. You know, as a 23-year-old, yeah.
It really does. Especially when your dog's getting poisoned by some random dude with a bunch of, glitter all over his head. Or like those little adhesive little sequins, that's what it's called. 5 stars and the like. Quote, home is wherever you are, buddy, end quote. Protect family at all costs.
Yeah, like its resolution wasn't enough for me.
Yeah, I feel like 5 stars and the like and using that as your reviews on the stretch. It felt like my dog's dying. Time to go spend an hour and a half, or like 2 hours with our hero, and then, our dog is dying.
The DCU is the spiritual, or 3.5 stars. No like, which is why I picked it. This is my last one. The DCU really is the spiritual successor to the MCU, because this is the most Phase 1 coded movie ever.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and we're in an age where we don't want to see a Phase 1 coded movie.
Your last review? Sorry, audio is fucking up again.
In typical blockbuster banter fashion. Anyway, 3.5. No like. This movie understood that Superman is hope and Supergirl is consequence.
I agree with
I
that.
think that's a good review.
Again, this movie fully understands Supergirl, which is perfect for our next segment for characters and acting. But I would like to glaze Millie Alcock and Supergirl one more time as, she is consequence. She is grief. She is trauma. She is a fighter. She is stronger than Clark in every way. And Millie Alcock is just as perfect of a casting as David Corenswet is.
I thought you said you didn't like his casting.
I do.
Oh, but in comparison to RDJ.
In comparison to RDJ, name one now. No, I'm challenging you, dead ass. Name
okay, no,
one.
You're right, I can't.
Name one comic book casting that is as good or better than Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man.
Stephen Amell? No.
No, because that is the most comic inaccurate thing on planet Earth. As much as I love Stephen Amell's Green Arrow, that's just a Batman clone.
This is true. This is true. Mm-hmm. Also, as I thought about it, yeah, it's like he looks the part, he plays the part. Billionaire, playboy philanthropist.
Stephen Amell could probably play a comic book accurate Green Lantern or Green Arrow.
Yeah.
But until I see it, no. Not good enough.
Yeah, fair enough.
I appreciate the dig, though.
Yeah.
I appreciated how... I challenge all of you in the comments.
Obviously, Jesse Quick.
Nah, Godspeed's actor in season 7.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that show.
Let's see. Talking more about Lobo, I feel like though I liked him in his comic relief, he felt a little underwhelming and underused.
That's why I highlighted the comic relief and his comic relief. I did not highlight him, as he is not to himself a highlight. He himself is kind of unnecessary to this story.
It really kind of felt like he was, for all you Fallout fans out there, he felt like the mysterious stranger perk. Like low Kirkuinly. He felt like the mysterious stranger perk.
He did. He really, really did. Showed up, killed a few guys, ran away, showed up in prison, escaped, made a few funny remarks, brought me back into the movie because he's funny, blew up the brigand ship, fly away, or a farm at the end.
Fly away again.
I could remove all of that.
And still have the exact same.
Because Kara can destroy that on her own. Mm-hmm. He didn't need to save Kara because we didn't need to do the stupid kryptonite arrow thing.
Yeah.
There's so many writing things that I would personally change. Also, I would just adapt a comic. You know, it's not hard to adapt a comic.
Especially,
I
feel like there's enough freedom that you could change it up and still just use the source material for whatever you
We
wanna
don't
do.
need to change source materials every time. Not every property is as bad as the boys comic book. I didn't even read that. I just see panels online and I'm like, ew, I'm not touching that. That looks awful. I already hate myself enough by reading Boruto. I don't need to read I don't need to read the boys.
I think other than those two, though, I mean, we already dogged on Craig.
We
Craig?
did Creme. Cream.
Lobo.
Ruthie.
Oh, you got more for her.
I felt like she, while super necessary to the story, needed to be completely rewritten and recasted and reacted and everything. Everything needed to be redone. I'm going to be 100% honest. She, almost every single time, I was just all like, you're not doing it for me.
Why do they have to make a bunch of fictitious people British?
I don't know. This felt like she was played by Bella Ramsey from Timu. It's not a compliment.
I'm
Quite the
not.
opposite.
Yeah, I'm not actually not familiar with Bella Ramsey's work, and in particular with The Last of Us, since I know that's their more recent.
That's their she's I don't necessarily agree with all the hate that she gets from The Last of Us, but I do agree with a lot of it. I'm gonna be a dad. Shut the fuck up.
I saw.
Oh my God.
I've seen a lot of YouTube poops of that specific
That was
moment.
terrifying.
If you know, you know.
But yeah, I don't mean any offense to the actress, but yeah, it was just miswritten, miscast, all of it.
But give up on your dreams.
Whoa!
Never get cast again, like that child from T2, or so I've heard that they're not in anything else.
And then I wanted to talk about Superman's inclusion in this movie.
Oh, sure, please do.
I think it's important for a shared universe like this to have characters that
The
appear
interactions, right?
a lot. Like Marvel recently, like, come on, dude, we haven't seen Shang-Chi. My favorite era of Marvel was Phase 3. We had Doctor Strange zipping in and out of projects, Thor zipping in and out of
Yeah,
projects. That shit was
dude.
so cool.
Doctor Strange in the Dark
In Ragnarok?
Ragnarok.
Yeah.
Yes.
For just those brief moments, it makes the world feel alive. It makes the world feel lived in. Superman. Every time Superman showed up, I was like watching a DC film, which I didn't always feel because I felt like I was in Star Wars and or Marvel half the time, which is really annoying. But whenever he was around, I was like, right, cousins, Krypton, et cetera, et cetera. The flashbacks were great.
Yeah,
But
really
and I
like the
love
flashbacks.
their relationship. Their relationship is super important. So I love how it's defined. I love seeing it slowly grow and change, and I love seeing her come home and say she's going to stay. I think it needed to be a little less awkward, but now for the inconsistency with Krypton, which at least I feel it's inconsistent. Why were Kara's parents kind of chill, but Clark's parents were just fucking evil?
Oh yeah, sending him to Earth to be the conqueror, as opposed to
'Cause-
you were a beacon of hope.
Yeah. And Kara's parents were like,
Dude, between me and my brothers, I don't know.
yeah. But I just pick a lane. Krypton can be this terrifying world-conquering race. That's fine. That'd be a fun change. That'd be a fun, interesting way to change things up.
And if Kara's family,
You're kind of turning them into the Saiyans, kind of like how Toriyama, close to the end there, turned the Saiyans into Kryptonians. But whatever.
But yeah, and like if Kara's parents were the good people, it could have been interesting to
But we're all
navigate
House
them
of
being the
L.
black sheep,
True. But we're not.
the winter lamb, if you will.
This also falls into tweets that were coming out after. Well, not tweets. I think Instagram posts. I don't care. From James Gunn after Superman, where he was saying, oh, maybe Clark just never inquired and Kara never cared to tell him. Felt to me that, yeah, just Kryptonians were kind of morally not there.
What do you mean?
Like, they weren't morally good.
Oh, I see.
Like, if Kara knew. He's fully implying that Kara knew Clark's parents were kind of evil.
Right.
And that Kryptonians were kind of evil. But this movie is telling me the opposite. That Kryptonians are kind of okay.
Or at the very least, her parents. You know,
Yeah.
we didn't really navigate anyone else, have we?
No.
Other than just the people passing by, yeah.
No, but to me that's annoying. Establishing one thing, doing a different thing
That's fair.
with no further elaboration. It's annoying, and I don't like it.
Or at least without any inclusion of talking about, don't be like Clark's parents, blah, 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 or some shit.
One line changes so much. One line of like, we need you to send you to Earth to deter Clark from his evil path. Not necessarily that, because that's an awful line, but something to imply that her parents are aware of why Clark was sent to Earth.
Instead of completely, yeah,
Instead of
unaware of it at all.
Yeah. That was the message, right? That was sent with Clark. Conquer the planet. Have a harem. And this movie's telling me something different. And I pick a lane.
Yeah.
That's all I have for characters.
I didn't have much to begin with.
Then I think we get to move on to trailers.
Take it away, because I think I only have 2 written down.
I have one.
Oh, really?
Wait,
Oh, I do
maybe I
have
have
2.
2.
We might have the same ones. Well, that would make sense since we watched the same
Same
fucking movie
fucking-
at the
I have
same
to, I have
goddamn
to, I
same
have to.
time.
Whalefall.
Oh, I didn't write that shit down.
I wrote that down because we watched the entire fucking movie, and I also wrote down for the first time in Blockbuster history a line that made me actively not want to see a movie. Survivors survive. Shut the fuck up.
First, we have Bill Hader doing Cat in the Hat, and now we have Josh Brolin doing whatever the fuck this is.
Fart. Shut the fuck up.
I've never seen a trailer that was just a scene.
Yeah. Oh, there's guys in a sperm whale? Ha, sperm. I said sperm.
I might watch it at like 2 times speed.
I'm going to watch it at 8 times never.
Nice.
But yeah, no. Survivors survive. Shut up. No fucking shit.
Yeah.
I don't need my hand held. Grow the fuck up. Like, what else would a fucking survivor do?
Very strong opinions today from Mr. G-Man. Next up, we had, though, Clara and the Sun.
That looked fun.
I'm very excited
They
for
looked
this.
cool. I like the casting. Jenna Ortega, I think, is a really good actress.
I'm excited to see some more stuff.
Me too. And I love Amy Adams, especially.
Yeah, dude.
Especially when I was a kid watching Enchanted.
And the Muppets movies.
Was she in those?
Yeah, the live-action ones. With,
Oh, yeah, with Dude.
with Jason Segel.
Yeah, with Dude.
Am I a
Man, or am I a Muppet? Am I a Muppet?
Take it away with the...
Well, if I'm a man, then I'm a Muppet of a man. Very manly Muppet.
and then we had the Tom Cruise biopic
oh, yeah.
starring Tom Cruise.
I didn't write that down.
No? That's so funny.
Yeah, I don't care. The entire time I was debating with the 2 people I was sitting next to if Tom Cruise was hot or not.
I would definitely say so. Unfortunately, he's not on this week's hot... Don't know my own segments! Smash or pass?
Oh, I would pass.
Can't relate. Did you know, though?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. He does not make it grow. Like,
you-
I would not hog tie and let it watch.
Oh, my God. Oh, I forgot about that. Do you remember months ago when we saw a teaser trailer for this movie where it was literally just Tom Cruise is Digger and it like he had a shovel and it was like 8 seconds tops?
No.
That's crazy. Yeah, well, it's not crazy because it was so like, what the fuck even is this? And then I remember...
That's what this is? Wow.
It's been so long since we've heard anything about it.
So those are trailers.
But now...
Our
what
outro
everyone's been
segments.
waiting for. At least me.
Moment of noise for... I don't care. I don't
Yeah.
care about Krem enough to give him a moment of noise.
I agree.
Moment of silence.
Nah. I was gonna say that family, but they
I
gave up
don't care
Kara.
enough about them.
That's also very fair. Yeah. Fuck this guy.
No.
You're so unmoved. Beat her, by the way. I'm kidding. Hater Hall of Fame.
It was a good movie. No, definitely not in this movie.
Mm-mm.
No, I'm sorry. You know who? Next year in Man of Tomorrow, I guarantee you we're adding Lex Luthor.
Yeah, dude.
That man is probably the biggest hater in any film ever.
He puts Clover Lane to shame.
What? Hey! Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
You programmed thousands of moves into Superman's clone just to kill him. You started a geographical war just to have an
lure him.
excuse to kill Superman.
Nuts.
I can't wait to see what he does in Man of Tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Anyways, foreshadowing for next year. But no, Krem, that's the level we got to get to. Krem went to a planet with a green sun that shouldn't exist. That's not Hater Hall of Fame worthy. Fuck you.
Yeah, very true.
The goat of the film. The goat of the film. We're highlighting the funniest joke made in the film. Because honestly, yeah, there is none. It's Squidward. They made a funny joke with Squidward in the film. So. Hey Squidward, where's Krem? Like, yeah, that's what you get. beautiful.
Yeah, generally unmoved, despite my
This is the first
mid-okay
time we've
rating.
had, like a... You know, I shouldn't be unmoved by a superhero film. Last year, I felt inspired walking out of Superman.
Exactly.
To be a better person.
Yeah.
You don't need to make me always feel like I want to be that way, but I should
Especially with the
feel
ending.
moved when I see a being like that, and I want to live up to them.
Ending,
But, yeah.
like that fucking Roblox smirk to I'm a punk rocker, you're saying I'm flight.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing. We didn't have that in this movie, which kind of sucked.
No.
As cool as that blog was. Now, the blockbuster banter.
Flint Rider stare.
Smash or pass. Smash or pass. Creme. We don't have a lot of characters to smash or pass.
Pass.
Yeah, okay, fair. Same. Pass. Ugly. Mechanical. Would snip it off like he would.
Whoa.
And I wouldn't want him to. I'm
So true. Would circumcise.
trying to think of who else can we smash or pass in this movie? This movie has such a tiny cast.
Lobo?
I mean, yeah, but like, are we really already there?
Oh, I see what you
I
mean.
would normally save a character as big as Lobo for later.
What about dad that sold her out?
Oh, yeah.
Bomar.
That's his name?
Apparently.
Smash or pass? Bomar.
Pass.
Sell out.
In
Sell to
return,
crab?
Yeah.
All right. Smash or pass, Lobo. I know what his cock looks like because I watch Game of Thrones.
Oh, I know. Follow around with an iPhone on like a little tripod, and then we make him the most popular streamer in the galaxy.
Lobo's a streamer would be so good.
Yeah, I would've.
Yeah, anyways. Become Nick's bounty.
Whoa.
I want him to kill me.
Wanted dead, alive, or
Because regardless
Submissed.
of his presence in this movie feeling unnecessary, he is hot. Smash! Red beady eyeballs. Stare at me now. Make me feel fear is my final emotion on Earth.
oh my god. What about Mom that sold out Kara?
Sell out.
I should have expected as much.
Yeah, I don't feel for those ones.
Make really big DoorDash order and then cancel it.
Oh my god.
I don't know. That's all I can
That's
think of.
crazy. All right. Smash or pass? Superman.
Well, it's actually not quite that simple.
I'm a punk rocker. Yes, I am. I say as I dive
Pretend to
for his
get
butthole.
trapped in a tree in a cat suit, and then purr and nuzzle in his crotch until he dies.
Oh my god. You have to go first for this one.
That's what I did.
Last but not least.
You didn't do yours.
Huh?
You
I said
didn't
die for asshole.
Oh,
Smash?
dude, I said die for asshole, bro.
Smash. Or pass. Millie Alka. I mean Supergirl. Kara Zor-El. The council has deemed her beautiful.
Same thing for Superman, but like probably on a different planet, so there's a higher likelihood that she finds me.
Gotcha.
He's convulsing.
For what everyone is about to hear.
He's
I'm
not
so
sorry.
sorry. No, I am. This is worse than Rosalita.
Is this worse than Bo Peep?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
This is worse than Seymour, what was it? Seymour Trade? I don't know.
Who the fuck? I don't know.
That prison food that Ruthie was eating, take that, feed it to Kara so her stomach lining gets all fucked up, lie underneath her as she diarrheas into my mouth, and then, after that, climb her thigh-high socks and just take a big old whiff of that bean as I vigorously allow her to do whatever the fuck she wants to me.
My god. Drooling and slobbering at the
I'm a
thought.
drooling slobber. Next week, we are watching Minions and Monsters.
Oh my god, I cannot wait to smash or pass.
So, yeah.
Way to leave the viewers at home with that.
Your challenge is to get a smash or pass. And you need to say something so diabolical that it makes what I just said look like everyone's normal fetish.
Comment down below if you would sniff Kara's bean.
Who's going to say no to that?
Or what would you sniff? Good night, everyone.
I'd sniff her unwashed armpit.